Attention, Chief fans, it is time! Man, we're here. Another week. Shout outs to our producer, Saw. We are taking a little needed break, So we're out here. We got a new intern. We got Chang taking care of the soundboards and lack of soundboards, but the camera, the recording, all that. So shout outs to Chang, the intern.
Shout out Chang, our editor this week. If he's a little slow, forgive him. He might be high.
Hit the sound.
Hit the gong.
Bang. I just got to do manual soundboard this whole time.
You got to relax. I'm
about to get canceled doing the soundboard for sure.
I thought this was America, huh?
Generation G. Wiz, Nesto, Demo, Davy Jones, and Saw Jimmy. Talk that shit.
But yeah, man. Shit, another week, man. What's the new with y'all?
What's good with y'all, man? How was y'all Juneteenth? To my brothers in the chat. How was y'all Juneteenth?
Oh, yeah.
Juneteenth was cool, man. I tried to go to this little soul food restaurant, but it was closed.
Damn, it was party, and it was like, fuck that. We ain't working.
Yeah, I understand, though. I get it.
Because that's the thing everybody was saying. You seen the memes coming out saying, oh, we disappointed in y'all. Y'all was going way hard for Cinco de Mayo and none for Juneteenth and shit like that.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, Juneteenth is an actual holiday, though. Cinco de Mayo is not even a fucking holiday, bro. Like, cut it out.
Yeah, people cut it out. Nobody gets Cinco de Mayo off of work in America.
And paid.
Or anyway.
You getting paid for Juneteenth now to be
some people, the good people, the government workers and people that acknowledge it.
Wasn't it federal?
Not for people like you and I. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I didn't get it.
Damn, that's shady.
Yeah, it's shady, bro. No shout outs to original South Africa.
Man, that's fucked up.
I got it.
Speaking of, hey, that's lit. Speaking of South Africa, you seen Elon getting into it with Zuck?
Yeah, wow. That shit's hella funny, man.
They challenging each other for a steel cage, and Zuck said, "Send location, send me
location."
Shout
out
Chang. Hey, wow. Chang.
Chang's on point, man. If we had the soundboard this time, it'd be hit the gong for Chang.
Chang alive.
Yeah, man, we got a good old white American against good old white South African. And what do you guys think, man? Zuck's been training for a while.
Yeah, I'm going with Zuck. He actually been training with the UFC guys, so he gonna beat Elon.
He's also a lot younger, bro.
Yeah, I feel like Zuckerberg will for sure pull Elon's arm out. He been in that jujitsu.
But then Elon will got the iRobot. He might got a robot arm.
Ooh, he might come through and just like turn it on.
Oh Zuckerberg, he built his own. He was born as a normal kid for the most part that just, I'm sure, got picked on, before his massive invention of the social network.
Yes.
I've never seen that movie.
Pretty good.
Justin Timberlake?
Pretty good flick.
I never saw that
JT
shit.
was good in it too. Shout out Napster,
Hey.
That's a cool little flick, but I got Zuck as well in a cage match.
Oh yeah, Zuck's minus, at least 800 to minus 1,000 minimum. Unless you're talking about weapons are involved, but if you're just talking about
Elon
mixed martial arts type shit, yeah.
Fucking Elon. Then so Elon can't save these people in the submarine or what? What's going on? Where's phony Stark at?
Man.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know or haven't heard about this, I don't know how you couldn't hear about this these days, but these people have paid $250,000 each to go down in this privately owned submarine and examine the wreckage of the Titanic. Of course, the Titanic being the disaster ship that's sunk in the 1910s. Of course, you may remember the movie of Leonardo DiCaprio. But these people went down in this ship and they've been missing, and that ship went down with about 4 days worth of oxygen, and they're under 24 hours right now as we are recording this, and it'll be less past that time by the time you hear this. But man,
the last check I seen, it was like 10 or 20 hours left or something like that.
Yeah.
Sad.
That's crazy, bro. Like, and then like they even said like
Why?
they're saying like out loud, it's like, yeah, we can't like do nothing to help them. That's like what Taylor said. It's like, damn.
Yeah. The crazy thing that's been coming out about this story is that they found some I guess writing and some letters that was sent by professionals in the industry to the CEO saying that his submarine isn't ready, and they advise against him using it to go to take tours to the Titanic, and yet he still was continuously running trips with this submarine. So
also he's done it before.
Yeah, this is not the first one with this.
He's
submarine.
been making, a couple milli every time,
Yeah, that's why he's keeping doing it. It's like, fuck it. I've done it before. Let's run it up. It
They
worked.
definitely signed a waiver to get on that thing.
Yeah, they signed that if you might die from this or something like that. That's crazy. Like, what do you think they're just doing? Like,
It doesn't
the
say
last
you
hours.
might die, but
In case you do, they're not responsible. That's what I say.
Yeah, I could imagine down there, especially if there was some sort of power failure or something like that. They've been down there in pitch black, man. Like, it's there's
Man,
not
just
really
peeing and
much
shitting
going
in this
on.
little thing, claustrophobic.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
oh my
terrible,
goodness.
bro.
Yeah, it's
You really need
super
to
sad.
stop
Sad. The ocean
Yeah.
is a scary place.
Yeah,
It's
and then,
really. Oh,
go ahead, though. No, go ahead. my
I was
bad.
just gonna say, it's really difficult. People don't realize how much crazier it is to go that far down under the sea than it is to go up into space and stuff. The challenges of going down underneath the water like that, the pressures are crazy. They can move steel. They can crush you. Radio signals don't work. I was telling you guys earlier. It's really hard to transmit radio signals underwater. Even Bluetooth, for example, can only travel like less than a foot underneath water. And that's not even deep water. And these people are, Titanic's down at a depth of like 13,000 feet under the water.
Yeah, they're more than 2 miles underwater, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, if that's where they are.
If that's what they are.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
hopefully,
the biggest problem.
That sounds scary as fuck.
here's
yeah.
the thing with the 250,000. Like, these people are just, I don't know. For me, the risk and the reward to see the Titanic ruins.
That'd be kind of lit though.
It would be lit.
Okay,
No,
I guess
it's
I'm in the
pretty
minority. Hey,
But I mean, it's like, this shit gotta be like, this shit gotta be
I don't
like
think it's lit
super
at
like.
all. Like, even if I was safe,
This
like,
is janky, bro. Like that little ass tank, like that little ass. I need like a submarine the way they pulled up at Fast 10. You feel me? At the end of the movie and shit out the water. I need something like that.
You need one of those
Yeah,
alien
well,
Fast
ships.
Nine.
They live
Fast
in the
Nine.
water.
Like Dave said,
Oh, the
this
new
is
one, 10.
This is
Oh,
not how
well.
you should be
Remember spoiler
having
alert.
fun, bro.
Ooh, gal.
250K, bro. You know how many people you could feed for 250K?
For
That's
sure.
all I'm
Well,
saying. Okay.
feeding this one man. And the Coast Guard said this ship, was going down. They don't even have like a basic like locator beacon or anything that's sending out a signal or anything like that. So they're really down there just searching the bottom of the ocean, looking for these people. And the problem is you can't even really get down there. They've been
Bruh,
trying to
is
send
this
robots and stuff down, but yeah, that's the submarine that they're in.
With 5 people in that bitch? Oh,
Yeah, it's bigger
hell
than it
no.
looks in that picture for sure. But
I feel it, but it could also
yeah,
get
they're
swallowed
down
like
there.
a blue
And like
whale.
they said, the guy was using a Logitech remote control to steer it and shit like that.
yeah, but that's it's really common for them to be using those type of controllers. The Navy actually uses Xbox controllers to view their periscopes and everything. Like it's completely
This one was
that's what's in there.
Yeah, it was an Xbox controller for this one.
Yeah,
Like-
that's actually what the Navy uses in their newest class of submarines. All have Xbox controllers to control their periscopes.
But it's not like the regular Xbox controllers. It's like the off-brand ones you can buy at what's that? GameStop, you know what I'm saying? Not like the normal Xbox controllers, but the ones that just look a little off-brand.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the ones they
Random
use.
off-brand.
He got a
Yeah.
turbo button.
It's like, why does this look like an Xbox controller, but it's swollen? Like, what is this?
Yeah, bro. The
Yeah,
C
man.
stick look like Pikachu, but damn, this is
Yeah.
Beats. Shit, you hate to see it.
Turbo man.
But yeah, all we can do is pray for the safe return of these people, man. But What can you do? So, have you guys heard about the son? Well, I guess it's the stepson of one of the billionaires that are on board.
Yeah.
He's been out here like people were giving him a hard time because he went to the Blink 182 concert.
Oh yeah.
But also he's been on Twitter, like he's been getting tweeted at because of course, like, you know, now he's famous, people know who he is, and these little OnlyFans chicks are messaging him, you know.
Oh,
he's entertaining, you know, what they're talking about. I don't know if have you guys seen any of that?
No.
Some girl was like, "Yo, can I sit on your face?" And he's like, "Yes, please," with hard eyes. You know, like they all know
what any young teenager would do.
He's like 20,
a grown man,
like his mid-20s, mid to early 20s.
Yeah, he's still down. He fucks with Blink 182. He just needs to live his best life. He says.
Yeah, you was at a Blink 182 concert not too long ago.
Yeah, shout outs to Doctor, the house doctor. We went together because he himself likes Blink 182.
They still got it. They still had it.
Yeah, dude. Travis Barker was doing a upside down playing the drums while doing 360 ball spinning.
Wow,
but yeah, man,
ball spinning.
Nah, but I mean, how you feel about that? He's in the wrong for he. I mean, he is for not laying low and shit like that. But I guess he probably didn't fuck with his stepdad either. You feel me?
Why he got to post it? He could just go to the concert and just be like, all right, I'm at the concert then. Even if that's sketch, but you ain't got to broadcast it, right? You ain't got to tell everyone I'm at the Blink 182 concert.
Man. Yeah, well, people are going to see him. You know what I'm saying? People are going to know what's going on.
Man.
So,
like 21 Savage said, pussy.
Nah, but that shit's a fucked up situation, man. It's like, dang.
Yeah. Hopefully we find him, and hopefully, you know, by the time this pod drops, everything is great. And we got him.
Aquaman got to save him.
Where's Jason Momoa? But yeah, man, have you guys been seeing this big viral news? Let me share it here. Chang, can you pull it up, please? Thanks. Pretty quick, Chang. Shout out to Chang.
Chang-a-lang.
But yeah, man, all your dro, if you ever had dro missing out of your luggage, you know, this is why you don't put it in your check-in. You cannot check it in with dro because these motherfuckers will try to find it and take it. And then I've seen videos about this before the story came out. You know, these girls that were
I saw that
some
one.
weight through Miami in their luggage, and then when they got it in the airport, they're like, "What the fuck? It's all gone. No more dro." Well, they took it.
Oh yeah, this is out of SFO, man. So I guess it was a United Airlines. There was a little scam going on between a dude and his homie, his coworker. They were checking people's luggage, and they were actually making $10K from stealing dro out of people's shit. I mean, so if you know you're from the Bay Area, you fly to SFO, they're kind of lenient with weed. So a lot of people be moving with some shit out there sometimes. So you get away with it. You know,
stay off the weed.
Hey, we need Chang to open up the link in the chat. I think this is that video that you were talking about with those girls who were very upset when they got to their destination. These young women had put like ounces in their checked luggage, and when they got to where they were going, they went and they checked in their bags, and all of their dro was gone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yeah.
And which these ladies are actually lucky. If you hear in the video, they saying they missing pills and shit. That's a federal offense, bro. So
yeah,
even flying with weed too, like you can't do that shit.
Yeah, but you know, so many people get away with, as long as it's a small amount of pills, they're not really checking for all that anyways. But the people try to traffic it with mass amounts.
Nah, these girls were just trying to party. But I'm just saying,
one thing to say to these girls, bro.
You know me.
Hey, that's a throwback right there,
man. But how about this though? Moving on to this new study. Speaking of drugs, speaking
more
of
drug talk,
is pills.
Speaking of crack, girl,
and it looks like if you take some Molly, some MDMA, good old MDMA, you could turn your whole perspective on life and no longer be a racist. If you feel like you caught a racist, just go ahead and get yourself some Molly. Try it out.
pop one, you know? Like, yeah.
He is one.
Well,
But yeah, that's crazy.
What, man, I just popped me one of them MDMA pills, and I looked at the brethren of the darker skin, and I just said, "Hey, you actually kind of one of them handsome young bulls. Why don't you swing on over here, brother?"
You made it sus, you know, but yeah, these are like, you know, if it's spreading feelings of peace and love, you know, why would you want to still be racist, bro? You're off of Molly, feeling good.
I think it just turned him, you know, a little sus, and then he just likes men in general and realized black men.
Wow.
Yeah, you might be onto something, but that's some good news, man. You feel me? Like, hey, you racist motherfuckers, take you some Molly, take you some shrooms, smoke a joint.
Some of the good things drugs can do.
Get your uptight ass out that mindset.
You never know how it may make you feel if you start popping Molly's, man. Shouts out Roland.
Shout out Roland, weekly listener.
Hey, yo!
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, what else is popping?
So have you guys heard about this snakehead fish?
Nah, is it a new fish from the deep?
Well, the government is officially giving out warnings about this fish. They're telling anybody that catches them to kill them on sight. This is an aggressive, invasive species that comes from Asia. Somebody had some of them, released them out into the wild. Oh, oops.
God damn it, Chang.
Bad link. They released them out into the wild, and this specific fish, it is called the northern snakehead. There's another link that's in the notes now.
Come on, Chang.
What's up with this fish? This fish grows huge. I think it grows to be about maybe 4 feet long when it's finally gone.
Salamander,
Gyarados.
Unlike, 3 feet long. This fish has teeth, very sharp teeth. See that's one of them right there. Northern snakehead.
Hey, he's an Aaron Rodgers fan.
They eat fish, like they rip other fish apart and eat them. And one of the craziest things about these specific fish is that they don't need to be in the water. They can get out of the water and they can breathe air, and they can exist for days at a time just on the regular ground.
Dude, fish are so ugly, bro. Like, I'll be questioning myself sometimes, like, that shit, like, yo.
Man, but we still could catch it. Look at it. We caught it. And you know if you give it to some, like Chang's mom.
You can't eat it, though?
You're going to buy some sashimi.
Yeah, people eat them. In China, for sure, where they come from, they've been eaten. Yeah. You know, the species has been found in, like, more than 14 states now. You know, and they're telling people, hey, if you see these things, immediately cut its head off and gut it so that you make sure it's dead. Because just by pulling it out of the water, it will not die. They're telling you kill it immediately, freeze it, and call the government when you catch them. Because it's an invasive species and they are trying to get it going. Shouts out Saw Jimmy. They've been finding these things in Georgia, all over the South, different places. They are wreaking havoc on the local ecosystems, eating all the fish that are there. And they're even going on land and eating like little critters, man, rodents and stuff like that, because they crawl around on the ground too. So,
but are they delicious?
They're supposed to be a delicacy in China, for sure. So,
everything's a delicacy in China.
Eyeballs.
They said it's actually a staple of hot pot restaurants.
Guy balls.
Oh.
So
fish fry that shit.
Take a look.
Speaking
if you
about
are a fisherman, you know what I'm saying? Catch him, kill him.
Catch him and kill him.
You better go catch one, Demo.
Horny.
Nah, man, I don't fish like that. I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
You know? It's real.
It's being real.
You just watch
Speaking about Chinese delicacies, what's the update on your boy Zion?
Chinese delicacies.
Yeah, so I guess the update Mariah Mills, the corno star that he was messing with, his side chick, she was threatening to leak sex tapes between the two. And that's like a crime. That's called like revenge porn. So I guess I think Zion's people got Twitter to shut her shit down because her Twitter's been like suspended.
Yeah, Elon Musk literally is rescue.
Yeah, she's been nonstop tweeting at him for the last 2 weeks.
Finally, a win for Zion.
You know, unrequited. He ain't even coming back with nothing. She's just going in. You know, so
busting him out. It's like, damn, you just letting all his dirty laundry out.
She was threatening him. She was threatening the team that he plays for, the Pelicans.
Well, she was like, y'all need to trade him or some shit. Like,
yeah. Who are you trying to convince? The GM?
She said, trade him or I'm going to release the sex tape. What? How does that make sense? Like, what does that make sense? Why would he get traded? To be on another team?
She was loaded, though. She was loaded. She knew she was going to get in trouble for doing shit like that. Can't say that.
Well,
shit.
she got her, minutes of fame. Allegedly, she's retired from the adult film industry.
Yeah, she says she's an artist or some shit.
Yeah, so now that she's retired from that, do you feel like she might make another, foray into there with her newfound fame? This is bigger than she's ever been.
Oh yeah, or she's probably just like, does she do the OnlyFans shit? I mean, she for sure does. She probably just charging hella more on that, or like she probably escort too, right? So she probably just like running up everything, all the prices,
charging him more.
Nah, she might have burned that bridge. Zion is if he gets back to her, he is a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, she would literally be pregnant immediately. Yeah, like, there's no way that she wouldn't try and trap him after all
this. If he were to get back with her, bro, you're like,
already letting it get to this point, though.
What are you doing? Nah, but at the same
time, he was just on the under with it, bro. Like he was just doing his thing as a young man, young single NBA star. You know,
just single target. He got the wrong people around him, man. Zion don't got true homies around him.
Where's his parents? Does he have parents?
Yeah.
He needs an old OG vet on his team, like,
or was he made in a lab,
like Richard Jefferson or something?
Hey, Zion, I mean, he needs some. He got a wife. Go home. He just got always problems, bro. Like you over here grubbing like crazy. You can't even hoop because you're too fat. Like that's the narrative they're pushing for you, bro. Like what the fuck? Like come on. And now you're a super trick to all like the horny girls you was jacking off to when you were younger and shit. Like damn. Like Demo, you gave him dumbass of the week, right? Or bozo of the week last, or did you or no?
I think I might.
It was somebody else. I'm pretty sure. I forgot, but yeah.
I don't think it was him.
He might need one if he keep fucking around.
Yeah, but old shorty, if we had the soundboard right now, for going hard and not using your platform, your newfound fame that is blowing you to the top of everybody's charts, for continuing on to just let this go hard until you got yourself banned. Your Twitter that's had more followers than you ever had. She is officially that bozo of the week for show. Mariah Mills. Yeah, there we go. That's what's up. Shouts out to the boys, man. That was like a little acapella bozo of the week right there. That was great.
And she for sure fumbled the bag, man.
She fumbled the whole bag, man. Like, all she had to do was say, "Hey, flat tummy tea, bam!" Like, get a quick million. Like, all these people everybody's watching your tweets right now. All she had to do was do one ad. Make more than Zion ever gave her.
Do that, bitch.
Hell have no fury like a woman scorned, bruh.
Sit down, bitch. Do that.
Yeah,
man. So, what y'all watching? What y'all listening to? What's new? I know I've been having more time to watch some shit. So
I hate to say it, we gotta jump into this, man. Maybe I did tell Saul Jimmy to watch it, but man, we've been watching the Jared from Subway documentary. It's on HBO.
I know you're a piece of shit. I thought you watched it and said, "Hey, watch this."
I checked it out last night. I got through like 2 episodes.
Yeah, I watched 2 also. It was only 3.
Yeah, and
it's multi episodes.
It's a 3-parter. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's a tough watch.
It is.
Oh yeah, it is, bro. He's a piece of shit, bro. Like fuck that fool. I was like, even say, I was like, don't even watch this shit because it's like, fuck this dude. Like straight up,
bro. You have recorded conversations of him in there talking, and it is just foul shit, yo. Like him fantasizing over these.
It's like the worst of the worst shit, dog. Like for real, it's like fuck.
Wow.
Yeah,
fuck this motherfucker, like straight up. Like
don't shout out him.
Not
is he in it? Did they like interview him from jail?
Oh no, hell no.
They should let him be in it.
He'd never show his face again, probably. If he had a choice.
You know what? He's probably fat again.
Probably.
He's getting the Wonder Bread treatment.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning of the episode, they're trying to say like he was like, like a super loser in high school, middle school. Like nobody would eat him at lunch because he was fat and shit. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But
fool's like what, 600 pounds or 400 and something pounds?
They're saying like 800, 400. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he lost weight. Not only eating Subway, it's just he was exercising and then eating just a regular amount of Subway instead of eating fucking.
He was eating like he said he was eating a turkey sandwich for lunch and then a veggie sandwich at night.
Yeah, that nigga was doing cocaine or something.
Dang, man.
Yeah, it was funny. Like when they were talking about him, like the lady who was doing the interview, she was like, "I text you." I was like, "This chick said." That he was like, when kids would see him, it was like they were seeing Michael Jackson and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. I stopped it. I paused it.
Yes, dude.
I paused it at that and I was like, hell no, I shouldn't say that shit. But bro, like that chick that let him get close to her family with her 2 young kids, I think she was leaving some parts of the stories out. Like, why are you letting him get this close to your family? Like, I don't think she admitted she was fucking him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was pretty clear like she was pretty weird too.
She was probably trying to get towards that money.
Well, she was. She went out of her way to start that shit, but I guess she's saying she did it because he had told her something like there or somewhere, and he told her like, "Oh, middle school girls are so hot" or some shit, and then she was like, "What the fuck?" And then ever since that day, she was always like trying to catch him saying shit, like recording and everything like that. That's how
once
it
she
started.
took that to the feds, they're like, "You realize that's illegal, and so we're gonna arrest you unless you now wear a wire, basically, or like record your conversations with him." Now that you're undercover with us, and then she goes undercover, and that's how Jared got busted. But there's a whole documentary 3-parter on it on Max. Pretty good doc, but disturbing.
I got to get around to it. But you know what? I do recommend right here if you haven't seen it yet.
Oh, what is this?
Hey,
have you not seen this?
Don't unmute it. Don't unmute it.
Have you not seen this, Weez?
Nah. I ain't seen this shit.
So what they're saying, this is allegedly some. I've heard that this story isn't quite true, but it's a great story about a guy. He was a maintenance worker at the Frito-Lay factory, and he came up with the idea. He was like, "Yo, people love Cheetos, like, but Latinos, that's an untapped market. Let's make them spicy." So that Latinos will want to buy in, so he's allegedly responsible for the creation of flaming hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos.
Weez, you'll probably love this movie. I know how you feel about them flaming hots.
Well, I had to retire them, because when you eat so much at once, like I did, well, yeah, that too. You just have to, balance your life. But cool. I'm sure it's an interesting story. I thought this was about something completely different by that title.
I heard it was a really good movie. Actually, like it's like inspiring and shit like that, and
yeah, man. Shouts out Latinos, bro.
Make you proud to be Hispanic Latino. It's also what's her name's first movie ever being directed. What's her name? Eva Longoria. It's like her director.
Yeah, she did make this. Yeah, I saw it. Mm-hmm. I do recommend it, but it's on Disney Plus. It's cool, or it's on Hulu too, I guess. But check it out, bro. It is pretty funny. It's kind of, you could say it's kind of racist. It's like traditional vato type of shit. His story at the beginning, a little exaggerated, but he was of course, a gangbanger.
It's Hollywood. It's Hollywood, man.
Yeah. Man, you know what? One thing that I do want to say, though, the way at first it seemed like he was going to have that success story right away, but even after he founded like all this new flavor and whole line of flaming hot shit, like they didn't give him that position until like after. He was still the janitor for a minute.
Because they're like, "Oh, you playing around with our shit? You just made it spicy or whatever. It's still ours. I
can't eat it, but we'll sell it if y'all eat it." But
yeah,
man. I also want to shout out this quick. If you're into chiropractic, and
Oh, I seen that. I was like, is this talking about? I thought you were talking about real crack.
Hey,
I was like, yo.
hey,
Discovery Plus.
Oh, it's on there too. I saw it on a Max. It's a Max.
Oh, it's on Max.
HBO.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I just like this because this is similar, the same setup and concept as Dr. Pimple Popper, except for chiropractics. So, this lady just comes in and cracks, but she cracks all sorts of people, not just like this is just for the ASMR. It's more like, oh, this person's in a wheelchair. We're going to try to do some rare cracking. This person's fucking looking like a turkey. Oh, we got to make sure make sure that they're feeling right. They do more raunchy jokes in there though than Dr. Pimple Popper for those that watch that show. So shout outs to crack addicts, man. I'm into chiropractics. Great.
So you be going to a chiropractor?
I don't go consistently, but I should. I want to. But yeah,
I'll be going if I got a little bad neck thing, a little bad back thing, I'll hit that chiropractor up.
Hey, hell yeah! After you get your back blown out, dude.
Get the backs right, bro.
Yeah,
I need to go like where they crack like my hips or some shit like that.
Yeah, they can crack whatever. They can crack your hands, your fists, your feet,
that ass,
everything.
Your wiener.
How about this? I got a peep that I have not watched it. Did it just come out?
Shout out to
actually a bone.
Yeah, shout out to Secret Invasion, man. It just came out this Wednesday. I peeped the first episode last night, but I was kind of tired. I'm gonna have to rewatch that shit. But yeah, man, it looks pretty dope. So I'm excited to see where this goes. With
what is this? An extension of some Avengers shit with Nick Fury?
Well, it's the extension after like
probably Shield.
When in Miss Marvel, I don't know if y'all seen that movie with Carol, the Carol Danvers shit. He leaves at the end to go with the Skrulls and shit, the people who can turn into ever. So like this is like where the Skrulls are like trying to invade Earth and shit like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
What's fucked up though? You don't know who is who because like them motherfuckers are always like switching up.
They could be something else.
That's the last Marvel shit we really cared about from that story. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, waiting to see what's going on with these Kree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of cared about Eternals just because they teased Blade at the end. You feel me? That was
that's delayed, right?
They really did.
Everything's delayed right now because of that writer shit.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, don't blame it on COVID. Okay, I'm tired of you all using that as an excuse. It's over with.
For real.
Usually, why you could have, but it's over with. But any other show?
I got a couple. So on Juneteenth, I actually went to go watch The Blackening in the theater. The Blackening has come out. Have you guys heard about that?
I just know Jay Farrow's in it or something like that, right?
Yeah, Jay Farrow's in it for sure. What it is, it's a horror movie. That dude Melvin Gregg is in it too. I guess as far as like people I really know, that's kind of the extent of it. But The Blackening, it's like a horror movie, but they're all black. They're like young people. They have like a college reunion going on, and like there's some trying to kill them. I thought it was going to be some sort of like weird like parody scary movie type movie, but no, it's its own film. It's more serious than that for sure. But they're like, they're talking like they're black. They're like, yo, like, nigga, I ain't going in there. It's dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just kind of like the whole movie.
It's kind of like how Marlon's movie was for a minute, right? How he had Afion Crockett in there and shit.
No, that was more like a parody movie.
This is not a parody movie?
Paranormal Activity. It's not a parody movie. It's its own movie.
I thought this was one of those Marlon Wayne parody, like scary.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was going to be too. But no, it wasn't that. It was much more serious than that. It was,
that's what's up.
But they're young black people dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going hard, and there's jokes about quit putting all that sugar in that Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Quit. We ain't. Well, why they using a crossbow? That's a white weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like they going hard. So if you're black, or if you enjoy black people,
identify as black,
go see this movie. You'll really enjoy it, man. I really liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to for what it was.
That's what's up.
One other thing that you
watched this on Juneteenth?
Yeah, I watched it on Juneteenth
in celebration of Juneteenth.
Yeah, and they go up to the It was literally all black people in there, and they're going to the cabin to like celebrate Juneteenth. Like it's Juneteenth in the movie. This is as black as it gets. So yeah, shouts out this movie. Support this movie. It was by Lionsgate, so it's like a major film company did this, and the more this is supported, the more movies like this will come out.
Nah, I've been hearing, I've been hearing hella good shit about it. For sure, I expect a sequel for sure.
Yeah, there could possibly be at least another movie.
Just like a new one, but from the people who made it though.
Exactly.
I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it.
There's one other thing that I do want to shout out that's coming out.
Hey yo,
who's it? Hey yo, Chang, relax.
Chang,
I ain't the blackening.
There's a new comedy special on Netflix. The new comedy special on Netflix is an 85 South show. Comedy special actually just dropped on Netflix. It's actually at the top of Netflix right now. It said number one today on mine today. That I was looking. So if you've never seen the 85 South show, man, it's DC, Young Fly, Carlos Miller, and Chico Bean. They do a live show that, they're doing a lot of crowd work, roasting people, and they're up there telling jokes, being hilarious, man. So this 85 South show comedy special is up there live on Netflix right now. It just came out yesterday. So, Tuesday. So go ahead and check that out, man. Support this. Hopefully we can get some more of this action.
Did you see it?
Netflix got some hitters right now. They got this. They got they just got what's that shit called? What's the movie with Chris Hemsworth? Extraction #2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that shit just came out. Shout out Gyarados. He said it was raw.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, shout out Gyarados.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else y'all watching, or you want to say anybody watch Flash this weekend? I didn't get to watch it yet.
I thought he was canceled, bro.
Nah. He should have been canceled, but he's white though, so
they just had to wait for people to forget a little more.
And you see what they doing to Jonathan Majors right now? Like they try to change his whole character from the movie and shit, like get him out of the Marvel shit. But yeah, he's actually. What happened? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, did you see he just had his court appearance?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too. Yeah, he had walking out with Megan Good and shit.
Yeah, walking in hand, and I don't know, maybe that was just like a little secret relationship they're going on, but like you don't get no new boo, and she's coming with you to your domestic violence hearing at court. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like they had to have something going on.
Hell no, ain't nothing like that new boo love. You feel me? You over here, but like, I hope you made it home all right. All kind of shit. It's everything when that new love.
Yeah, she been praying,
and then it's just like, the fuck did you eat? Oh, already ate. Damn, bitch. Nah, but yeah, man.
I was eating.
What about you on Weezy? What you got? You ain't watching nothing? You just chilling?
Chilling, watching disturbing subway documentaries, bro.
Yeah, I forgot.
Pretty much. That's it.
That's what's yeah. There's hella shit out right now I need to catch up on. There's a lot of movies that came out on that news site.
New site. R.I.P. Old site.
I'm almost done with Succession season 4.
Ooh, everyone loves Succession. So
Succession. Hey,
Success.
I did just watch that movie Sisu. Have any of you seen that?
Nah, I just seen the previews, but I heard it was like it looked crazy though.
Man, let me tell you, if you thought John Wick should have died, this man should have there were a few things that I was like, yo, I just was laughing. It wasn't even funny, but I was laughing because I'm like, bruh, how did he live that? You know? Like there's a whole bunch of things. It's about like this old man. He was like a retired commando, and some Nazis. He was in Finland, and the Nazis were invading Finland, and they just started messing with this old dude, and he didn't want to have to fight him, but he ended up just unrealistically smoking everybody that's around. So shouts out Sisu. If you haven't seen it, check that movie out. It was pretty good. It was fun. A lot of action, a lot of violent death for sure.
Sisu. Well, shit.
Mm-hmm.
How about some music? Shout outs to New Gutta for those that are afraid to say it.
Nah, it's all good.
The new Gutta album. It's actually pretty decent. I wasn't actually a fan of the Bread and Butter song as much. The production's okay, but I mean the album is good. I'm not gonna say it's great, but it's definitely better than I expected. So
yeah. How so you thought it was actually cool as a former Gunna fan?
No, I mean, if he makes good music, I'll fuck with it. I listen to it.
Me.
So I'll fuck with it. I think it's just his classic, his flow. The problem is he doesn't have features, so the flow he changes up a tiny bit.
Don't nobody want to work with him,
or more. It's not he changes the flow, but he just sings more on some songs, and some songs he doesn't sing as much. He does more melodic rap. So
shout out that Killer Mike album.
Yep, how was that? I haven't.
That shit's pretty solid, bro. He got a track on there with the one I liked was the one with. I mean, everybody's been talking about the one with Andre 3000 and Future, of course, but the one I liked off that shit was the one with
Duggar,
2 Chainz and Currency.
You know what? Is it like, are there more upbeat songs? All I think I heard was the Andre 3000 song, what's it called? Engineers and Scientists.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is trash. I was like, bro,
people are hyping it up. I didn't really like
uplifting music, bro. I'm good off this.
I thought Killer Mike was doing other shit. I didn't know he was still really doing music that heavily.
He always rapped. Remember, he was in Run the Jewels.
Yeah, you're right. That was his thing. I'm not a Run the Jewels guy, but shout outs to Saw, weekly listener.
Jimmy, big
Saw Jimmy, weekly listener.
We were talking about Outkast earlier. That's where he emerged with through that camp.
But he got he got solid features on here, man. Like, he got Ty Dolla $ign on here, Jagged Edge. He got Black on here. He got Mozzie on here, Blast, Young Thug. Like, yo, that's a list right there.
KILL.
I still remember that. Look back at me, girl.
Oh, Trina? Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That was a hitter.
Hey,
see ya.
Shouts out Killer Mike, man.
This right here, Wiz Khalifa with the quote unquote mixtape he dropped on all the streaming platforms, but I actually really like it. I think it's better than the albums he was dropping overall. Definitely check it out. The production's all from an LA producer, so all the songs sound like some, California type LA, sometime Bay Area influence.
Wiz is like an adopted Cali guy now.
Yeah, because
he's not even from Pittsburgh no more.
He moved because he's like, this is where the best weed's at. I'm moving to California, man.
Especially him. He got the money. He go wherever he wants to and fucking get all the weed. They start growing KK. But yeah, that mixtape is pretty solid, like you said, from that last bullshit he put out, for sure.
Yeah, I don't like shit that's mysterious.
Big W for Wiz.
And I think another album that's gone crazy for me is this Spider-Verse album. I haven't seen the movie, so.
Me neither, but that album go crazy, though.
Yeah, I fuck with it. It has a good variety of type of music, and the production, everything's good, man. Metro Boomin, he's going crazy. He never misses. He got one with Future coming up next, and that shit gonna be crazy. Wow, that's gonna be insane. And shout out to fucking this single. Like, I didn't like it at first, but the shit been growing on me. Shout out to that Platinum and Tyga and YG. I guess it's Bay influence, and they shot it in the Bay, but that should be slapping, make you want to turn up. Let's go. Shout outs to Yellow Excellence, Tyga. Shout out. They should have had Saweetie on there because that's YG's new boo. Oh, is it? She's homie hopping.
Everybody wish they was from the Bay.
Yep.
Yeah, Saweetie. Yep. But yeah, that's
Sacramento,
up,
right?
We'll go black.
Man. But let's talk about the big news that's been kind of circulating back and forth on a controversial character that we all know and probably love.
McGregor.
That's the Great White Hope. Man, this boy was schneebed out of his mind messing with some BBWs. Like, what's up here, bro?
He was feeling himself. He was like, I want that black one, that big black one over there.
He grabbed her hand, but she was like, they were like chilling, and they show him after. When they show him after, he's all like grabbing his nose, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this fool's coked the fuck out." Like, who knows what he was on? He's rolling. Who knows like what kind of shit he was on when they went in the bathroom and shit like that, or maybe if they were just doing lines together, or who knows what. But I guess the original. What's more of the story that came out, bro?
Yeah, the original story was that Conor McGregor was there, and his security and the Miami Heat security separated this girl from her friend and dragged her into the bathroom. And then Conor McGregor was in the bathroom, and he tried to forcibly kiss her and sodomize her. Was the original story that was told. Then more video evidence came out, and after that video evidence came out, allegedly the girl changed her story. Well, her lawyer changed the story that was being told. After footage had come out of them hanging out afterwards. If this guy tried to forcibly sodomize you and you had to elbow him and fight him to try and get away,
which you won't
why would you be sitting there kicking it with him after? That's a very interesting.
That is weird.
There's a latest update I seen today that it's like a new twist or something or some shit. Is she asking for money now or something like that? I'm not too sure. Chang,
I'm sure
it's been her goal this whole time.
Sure. Literally, that's been her only goal. Like, it's not to send Conor to jail.
The whole situation looks sketch though. It's like hella people out there, and he just went and he like grabbed her hand and they walked to the bathroom.
It didn't make sense.
And then there's hella people in the hallway, like already in the bathroom and out of the bathroom. And it's like, yo, bro, like, what's going on?
It looked like a deleted scene out of Training Day or something.
But for sure, he was for sure messing around with her. But I mean, actually, man, who knows? Because then he dropped hella pictures of him with his family and his like girl, his wife.
He's tripping. Of course, that's what he does every time a famous like guy celebrity gets caught like doing some sketchy cheating shit. They always post their family on their social medias the next day.
But it was like recent pictures of them, and maybe they were all good. I don't know.
I mean, they're family. You see the documentary that they dropped, right? It's all like family Conor, like daddy shit. Conor.
He cashing her out, bro.
That's the super meal ticket for them. You know what I mean? He's like super cash cow, like it's crazy.
Yeah,
and also like some news about him too. With this, he like missed his deadline to get into the USADA like drug testing pool. So like he might not even fight Michael Chandler.
What happens to the show? Like, is he even going to continue that?
Oh, the show's already done. Yeah, it's already done.
It's pre-recorded, so
yeah.
Which, by the way, if you've been following and watching the show, the vets have been dominating. They're undefeated so far, but I think next week they're gonna finally get one. Connor's gonna finally get one. So, but good, tune into that, man.
You think he's gonna fight or what?
Not this year. Hell no, not this year.
They said that maybe there's a way like that he can maybe get an exemption for the way Lesnar got it. How Brock got it.
He's like the most privileged MMA fighter.
Can he fight next year if he misses this drug test? He could get back into
no, but like I said, they might give him like an exemption, like what they did for Brock Lesnar for UFC 200, where Brock was, of course, juiced the fuck out of his mind.
Yeah, and Conor is definitely going through some extenuating circumstances right now.
He's just partying, bro. He just likes to fucking party, like, bro. Boy, be going ham.
Yeah, he literally knocked out a mascot and, got on some chick in the bathroom in the same night. That was all the same day.
Like they said though, like Dana White said, that's Miami's Heat falls. Like, I suggest you don't have a professional fighter punch you in the face. Like, yeah. You're right. And then Conor went ham. He punched him on the ground too. It was like, oh shit.
For real.
Yeah, that sucks though. I wonder who they're gonna make Michael Chandler fight though. Of course, he don't want to lose this fight.
You hear about Eddie Alvarez was putting his name in the hat?
That would be tight. I seen that
trilogy. Apparently,
that would be hard. Yeah, they fought in Bellator.
Man.
Yeah. Hey, and did we mention last week? But there was a face-off, a little side face-off on the PFL between Francis Ngannou and John Jones.
Oh yeah, no.
Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, this was on Friday, bro. Right?
Yeah, this was last week's event. Maurice Green, who is on the same team as John Jones, and John Jones was in the corner.
I want this smoke. I want all this smoke, John.
Yeah.
He was like, what? At first, he was like, what? And he's like, oh, no, I want the smoke. It is hella funny. But, man, it's kind of whack on both parts. It's like, what are you going to do? Like, this fight, we ain't going to see it happen. Dana White is never going to co-promote ever again.
Yeah, nah. He will never. Over his
I'm
dead
trying
body.
to figure out when is somebody going to throw their own fight, like you've been seeing these boxing promotions, Floyd Mayweather putting on his fights, Manny Pacquiao.
You mean like their own MMA thing
and getting millions of dollars? Well, even if they had one event, even just one event.
Well, you got to remember, it's like hard to do. Like
Conor can do it.
He's under contract though, and then remember Affliction did that where they got all the UFC outcasts who weren't there, and they all had them fight on a card.
Oh, Eagle FC.
Yeah. Oh, that's Khabib shit.
Yeah, but, exactly.
No, but like Affliction did this, and they only could do 2 fights, and then they went bankrupt because like it's hard. Like that shit's hard to do.
Yeah, you need some Saudi money.
I mean, but this is what they were trying to
event.
They were trying to do this with that was the plan with Fury and Ngannou, but then Fury was, I don't know what happened. Shit fell through. It sounds like, but now, since Francis signed to the PFL, like they've been like surely like trying to tease like boxers, like they had Deontay Wilder. They're talking about, oh yeah, we'd love to have his fight. Like they're teasing that now that they may have like a boxing match between Ngannou and Wilder, then have them fight in PFL.
Whack.
Hey, like if Jake Paul can fight Diaz and go make millions and millions of dollars, you don't think people would tune in for that John Jones card?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The only biggest problem I think is like, what if all these people pay all this money and then this fight is 43 seconds when John Jones chokes out Ngannou in the first round?
No, I mean, that would be a closer fight. At least they're MMA, you know what I'm saying? But now they've been talking about how Dana White has actually made an offer already, like a real offer, contract, everything to Tyson Fury for him to come fight in the UFC or some shit like that. So Tyson Fury, so he came out and said, he's like, oh, Dana White sent me a thing, but he said, I'm trying to see what's going on with like a boxing.
Is Dana White going to give boxing money though?
Oh, no, yeah. He for that. And like I said, like I texted y'all before, this would be like a big fuck you to the PFL, and Francis Ngannou is gonna be like, yo, I still got the biggest dick in this sport. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if he can pull that off, like cash him out, he give him like 50, 60 million. You know what I'm saying? See if he'll take that. That's guaranteed.
Yeah.
And then pay John Jones.
But MMA is rough.
20. Yeah, but that fight will sell automatically though.
Yeah, that would be one of the biggest selling fights ever.
Because that's the thing about Dana White. You can love him or hate him. That fool, like when he like promotes a fight, like he gets that shit lit. Like like what he did with Conor and Floyd, where they went across doing those damn press conferences, were just like roasting each other and shit. Like that was like crazy. That was all pulled like the UFC, because that's like what they do. Like the UFC put so much game out, like to all these fighting shit now. Like the UFC was the first place when you go to a live event during the fights, they have live music. I mean, like they have a DJ playing music and shit like that. Boxing and shit like that, they were never doing that. It was like boring. So like, they took that for them. So like, if he can get a hold of this, bro, like that'd be crazy. And then you see Francis like, oh, now this is a possibility that I left. Like, of course, dumbass. Like, what do you expect?
Well, we'll see, man. Hopefully they do some intermingled gender fluid type fights or whatever.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Let's get it. What else is like anything in the NFL? Crazy? Nah,
no, we're just counting down the days.
There's some
NBA going crazy.
There's some Max Crosby news. Chang,
oh,
you want to bring that up? It's in the notes.
Chang, can you put on some white excellence on that, please?
Yeah. Check out this tattoo Max Crosby got.
Max Crosby got this in the honor of Juneteenth.
Yes,
on that, Chang.
He said Juneteenth is such a special day to me. I'll remember it forever. Put it on my body.
Yeah.
Hashtag skin white. Heart is black.
Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Bryant. A lot of black people on Max Crosby's chest tattooed. This is crazy, Tad.
It's his
daughter there.
That shit's hella nice, though.
That shit is great artwork.
He should have got like at least a Larry Bird shooting a 3 or something in the corner or something like that. Just to pay homage, you feel me?
This is what he fucks with, bro. He's being himself, and apparently these are his guys.
I heard under that is where the Larry Bird is.
He got it covered.
Right under Michael Jordan.
This is the old me. This is the new me.
Well, no one can tell him anything because somehow he's getting better every year at football.
I'm white chocolate now.
Shouts out Max Crosby.
Hey, also in news, it looks like everyone, the GOAT, Michael Jordan is selling the team or his portion of the team.
The GOAT doing GOAT things again, man. I guess he had copped his portion for like what, 30 or 3 million or something. Like I don't know how much was it like that. And I guess he's selling his portion to the group for like $3 billion now or something like that.
Sell the team.
Yeah.
You know what? Good move, Michael Jordan, because this team was suffering under his ownership. Let's keep it real. Like they haven't been good ever.
Yeah.
So this is a good move for him, and maybe the team can do something moving forward with their new ownership.
Well, this was an expansion team after all.
Yeah.
Bobcats, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were the Bobcats, and they took him to this, and he regained that Charlotte name, and got some.
Yeah, but They've been in the league for a long time now, and
where they
not an
changed
excuse for them to still be sucking the way they are.
Well, I mean, they
had potential at some point.
The last couple of years, they've had like real potential and like a real like glimmer of hope. But then what's his name been getting hurt a lot now?
Yeah, and all their young talent just plays
LaMelo.
offense, and they'll be playing defense.
Because for a minute, they had LaMelo, they had a Gordon Hayward,
Terry Rozier.
They had a cool little team.
That's Malik Monk sitting right there.
Oh, this is old though.
Yeah, no, this is old, but we're talking about the past, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, they had Miles Bridges too.
They're not a good team.
Yeah, I mean, you seen the video of Jordan was like slapping Malik Monk in the back of the head. Like, what? Imagine the owner doing that. It's like, yo. Hey, but the group that bought Michael Jordan's portion, I guess what's his name is a member of that. Like, well, he's an investor in it. Is shout out the homie J. Cole, man. You feel me? And he's from North Kakalaki, so that's what's up for J. Cole.
Yeah, Cole World
for real.
Childhood team.
One of the coolest worlds.
He an owner of it. And they said J. Cole been turning it up too. I'm waiting to hear that album, The Fall Off. So
hey, shout out to J. Cole. You know, hey, what was that tweet about J. Cole, his homie Boz?
Yeah, that's why I just said that. He been living it up. Yeah, they said they've been flying all around the country, like bottle service, bar tabs, just going crazy. Sipping what's that drink that everybody be sipping when you ring the bell?
Oh,
Clase. There we go.
Clase Azul. So yeah, man. Hey, you know, ever since he stopped, he just like went on a hiatus and only did like features here and there and was dropping that. They've been fire. All his features have been crazy. So
I mean, I heard a little like allegedly they're saying that his next album, like his last album. So maybe he's just like enjoying everything that, you know, rap could bring you one last time, or who knows what he's doing. But yeah, ever since he's been killing the features, man, every year he's been doing like great shit. Like his features go crazy. Yeah, look at
that. Speaking about Lil Durk, no, hey, they have finally announced it. John Morant, 25-game suspension for the season next season.
Wow.
I mean, I feel like that's a semi-fair. Some people feel it's light. It's light, you know, which it is kind of light, but you know, we want to watch him play. And they said it was a fake gun and blah, 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 but he's an idiot. So,
no, I mean, it is big, though, because it's 25 games not paid, right? That's pretty big.
Yeah,
and then
it's like at least $10 million.
Yeah, and now they've been trying to push the issue about him that it was like a toy gun, like they showed him lighting candles with the fake gun and everything.
Just stop, bro.
If I got caught with a gun, I would go find a fake gun that looked just like it too, and be hecka dramatic about it.
Just stop, bro.
You shouldn't have been flashing a gun. Period. He's lucky he only got 25 games. I feel like it should have been more.
Yeah, he's lucky a lot for real, because like you doing dumb shit like that. Who knows how you acting like off the camera? Say like shit that they got on camera. Like, was he really pulling up to a high school kid and running up on him? Remember that little story that came out about his ass and shit?
Pointing
they
guns
said that was at
people.
His house.
And pointing guns at people outside
like pointing
the car,
beams.
bro.
Yeah, pointing beams. Yeah, like so it's like, bruh, what are you
pointing
doing?
beams?
Yeah, like he had the little red dot beam on his shit.
Yeah, he's tripping.
Red dotted like Indians.
Well, we'll see. Hey, NBA is going to be the draft. By the time we drop this pod, the draft would be completed for the NBA, and then they'll be playing Summer League the next.
Yeah, a lot of drama been leading up to the NBA. Phoenix Suns have acquired Bradley Beal on some nepotism shit, which should get vetoed.
We already know we're going to see Adam Silver up there announcing, with the first overall pick, the San Antonio Spurs select Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyams.
Hey, you seen him fire the fucking baseball into the crowd? That shit was crazy.
He's a monster out there. Like
that's like you throwing a marble, bruh.
He was like, he threw it like into the crowd though. Like, just like, hey.
He was holding that ball so his fingers are wrapped around it all the way going back. It's like, man, literally me holding a marble in my hand.
Yeah, man. Hopefully he does good though. Like, he's hella tall, hella skinny. Like, hopefully he don't get hurt like the white guy from last year. Yeah, Chet Holmgren or whatever.
It'll be weird seeing him on an NBA floor. Just somebody that size, like how he'll be moving. You know, maybe he can manage having that type of bone style like Tayshaun Prince did. You know,
yeah, but when you got to play like down and like you're a center at the end of the day, right? You going against like Aiden, Jokic and shit. You about to get bodied up.
There's no question he's a center. Jokic is gonna just really bump into that boy, see what he's about. It's gonna be cool to see. But what's the other guy that DS likes? That next hottest player,
Scoot Henderson.
Scoot Henderson. Yeah, there's a lot of buzz on him coming out of the draft as well. I think the rookie of the year candidate if he stays healthy.
For sure. And he looks the most durable based on, the muscles he's put on over the last year here. And he's a guard too, whereas, the other guys are obviously big guys. There's another guy, Brandon Miller, who's from Alabama. And if you guys are the name's familiar to you, that's the guy that was involved in that shooting case during last season of the college basketball season. And he was still allowed to play. And I remember we were talking about it where he did the little handshake celebration where it had something to do with a shooting gun celebration, even though he was had like an active case. It wasn't his case, but he was involved in it, and then he got let go.
Hey, shout out Scoot here with this that Ignite jersey. That's the Vegas team, right?
No, it's not. That's the team that plays in Walnut Creek.
No way.
You haven't heard of that?
The Ignite, there's multiple Ignites, I'm pretty sure.
Is there?
Yeah.
It says Chase, though. It could be the Chase Center, right?
Are they the one from Walnut Creek?
Oh, well, it says they're in Henderson now. But they definitely, there was a while that they were in, for like sure, at Walnut Creek.
So this is like the G League free agent team,
Hell yeah! I just want to ask a question. Draymond, where will you be signing next year?
Well, first of all, everybody want to know where I'm gonna go play basketball, and I think it's gonna be another good season of hoop. So everybody just tune in and we gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna leave it there.
Is it Lakers? What y'all think, man? Y'all think it's gonna be Lakers? He was in France at that Louis Vuitton shit with LeBron and shit. That shit look like it was lit. It was Jay-Z up in there. The Clips reunited at that shit.
That was a crazy little celebration and performance.
Yeah, did it big for Pharrell shit.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he'll make $27 million if he stays. Like, bruh, who's gonna give you that? Like, really?
Yeah, is it especially with the new salary caps issues?
Yeah, it's a weird situation. I don't see him getting flipped, but the Warriors' intention is to keep their core three together of him, Clay, and Steph.
Yep, that's what what's his name just said too. Like they made it official. Dunleavy, that's what he said, was like, yo, it's a point to bring Draymond back. Right,
you can't come in as a new GM as Dunleavy. You can't imagine he would come in making that type of drastic move. But they also saying they want to keep Kuminga. I don't know about Poole. We'll see, man. This is interesting decision for Mike Dunleavy in his first year. That's tough.
Free agency gonna be lit though. There's a lot of names out there like that can make some shit happen. I'm excited for it.
Mm-hmm. You need to get there. Some summer league games. Watch these guys play. See what they do. Ball out on some lesser competition. Hungry guys, though.
Yeah, that's real. Guys are really they're trying to make the team.
Yeah, they're really trying to make a team. Even if it's not the team they're playing for, at least they could get signed somewhere else. But you can see, like last two seasons, I was watching LaMelo ball, or was it LiAngelo? Sorry, not LaMelo. LiAngelo.
Jello.
What's up?
Jello.
Yeah, he wasn't balling at all.
Nah, he was balling in that league, in the summer league. Yeah, he was definitely balling, bro. He was shooting threes. He was going crazy.
Jello, that's fucked up.
But yeah, man, UFC, bro. Did you guys watch that shit? It was actually a pretty decent card, man.
Didn't we all run on Cannoneer too? We all had Cannoneer.
Yes. Juneteenth, remember? Like Juneteenth, you got to go Cannoneer in this situation. If you know anything about fighting.
Marvin Story is going to be mumbling when he's like 40, 50.
Cannoneer beat the brakes off of...
Chang, can you share our
that dude lost a lot of brain cells that night. Let's put it that way.
So we see everybody here chose Cannonier. Unfortunately, saw Jimmy pick Vittori.
Really?
He did?
He did?
Yes.
I didn't
He
know that.
Italian
picked
person
Vittori.
of color.
Oh, you're right. Because then he said Cannonier's stance was like kind of weird. I don't know. That's
No,
crazy.
he said, I watched Mario. He said, I just watched Mario, and then now I got to pick Vittori.
Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, our updates here. Davey way out there at 15-8. I'm closing in over 500 at 12-11. Nesto and Onweezy tied at 11-12, and Saw Jimmy at 6-17. So if you've been betting the inverse Saw, you are up right now.
You up like the City Boys.
Well, I know for this week. Well, let's talk about that fight though. Cannonier beat the shit out of Vittori. Like Onweezy said, Vittori's gonna be having some brain.
But the durability on that boy.
That just means you get your ass kicked. But yeah, you got perfect cardio. They actually went all 5 rounds. I didn't think it would happen, especially after his face was getting smashed up.
Yeah.
And, Cannonier actually landed like 240 strikes on. No, like 100 and something, right? Or what was it? I don't know. But
it was like over. It was over 200. It was like 240.
He broke the record for most strikes, like significant strikes landed for a middleweight fight in the UFC, which is crazy. But yeah, man, shout out Cannonier. He came through big on that after being the underdog. Good to see him, make shit happen.
Yep, get his last shot because he's not that young. He's one.
No, he's 39.
Guys. Yeah, so but he's in better shape than ever. Because he used to be a fat guy.
He used to be a heavyweight.
Yeah.
That's about to be me, bro. When I'm 39, I'm about to be yoked. Watch me.
Hey, it's the time.
That's real.
Hey, but what was that? Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna talk about next week.
I was gonna say saw Jimmy's pick off this because saw Jimmy be repping that Spaniard life. So Ili Topuria is from Spain, so I know that fool will be rocking with him. So let's get his pick out the way.
Let's just go ahead and hit him with the Topuria real quick.
He's picking Topuria.
These odds that I have here from the UFC side are Topuria at the favorite at -325 with Josh Emmett at +270. I think that those are a little closer together now at this point. But that's what they were at the moment.
Yeah. Big fight, man. A big fight for Topuria. I feel like this is like his biggest test, I want to say. Who did he fight last, David Jones? He fought Redneck Jiu-Jitsu, Bryce Mitchell, and then
Topuria. Topuria's actually had some decent comp, dude.
El Matador
up here.
But he's at the same time, it's not really though, because you feel me? Like Bryce Mitchell has like no hands. You know what I'm saying?
Bryce Mitchell. Let's see.
Jai Herbert got no jaw. You can say that.
Yeah. But who was before Bryce Mitchell? Because I know I seen it too.
Jai Herbert.
Yeah, he had a fight with Edson Barbosa, but it got canceled.
All the good fighters. He had Evlov,
Ryan Hall,
Jordan cancel.
That's the fight I was looking at. Before that was Ryan Hall. That's the same thing. If you don't go on the ground, you just beat the brakes off him.
Ryan Hall's weak. Yeah, Damon Jackson same way.
And Emmett's been fighting some straight up killers, bro. And he always puts on a good show, but like he's getting older, but like has that wear and tear finally caught up to him? Yeah, but I feel he can like land a big shot. I feel like on Topuria, but Topuria is like more cerebral. You know what I'm saying? He like has more game. He's like a Sarukian type. I feel like.
Yeah. He's that class, that new class of guys.
So I feel like just because he's such a favorite, and I feel like Emmett just has like that one hitter quitter that will get him. But I think I'm gonna go with the Spaniard too. Topuria.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Topuria. If he was Japanese, he'd be called Tempura. But I'm going with I just think Emmett is coming back a little too soon. But of course, he got power, and he goes for that home run punches. So that's kind of his way to win. But I'm going to win with the prospect, the undefeated prospect.
Yep.
I'm going with Emmett.
Ooh,
bounce back week. Because his competition is more stiff. Pause.
For sure, bro.
I do think the odds are definitely worth the shot on Emmett. It's wide,
no doubt.
Definitely wide.
But look, he fought Yair. His last 4 fights, bro. Yair, Qatar, Ige, and Shane Burgos.
Ige.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Burgos. I'll see if Burgos is real or not. In the
that's
PFL.
some killers right there, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's a tough son of a bitch.
It's no lie. For
He's
sure.
cock strong, that boy there. I'm going to put him in there and see if he, we're going to fire that.
Yeah, that's a good pick. It's gonna be close. It's close too for me and you, so I like this pick now because like we're right tied neck and neck for third place. So
Yeah, for sure. But what I'm going to have to do in this case, and, depending on what happens with me, whoever wins out of the two of you is going to be tied.
Oh,
with
yeah.
me.
It's really it's all close. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is right there.
Money where your mouth is, Buster.
I got to go with Taporia here because, Josh Emmett, he's a good fighter, but Taporia, he's a wrestler, man. He's not finna stand there and chuck him.
No, but
he's finna recognize what's going on. He's gonna take this man down, and they're gonna be on the ground. And I don't know that Josh Emmett's ground game will be enough to top over what Toporia's got going on.
Here, let me tell you this: his ground game is pretty solid. His top game and shit like that. He got a good guillotine because he trains out of Uriah Faber's camp. So those are all wrestlers there. But the thing is, he got choked out by. His last fight, he got choked out by Yair, but Yair is long and lanky. You know what I'm saying?
He's a monster.
The thing about Taporia, he's short. He's like little. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, I feel like that's a good pick. Like he could get rocked, but we'll see though. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. Fun fact though, so is Emmett. Taporia is 5'7" and Emmett is 5'6".
No, but I was saying to get tapped from the bottom, unlike against Yair, who's hella lanky, and the way he tapped Emmett was with a triangle choke. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of hard to do when you got small limbs like Taporia.
Yeah, that's real. That is real.
It's the motion of the
young Macy Barber.
Barber and Amanda Hebas. This is gonna be a good fight. Macy Barber, man, she's like the Eddie Guerrero of the decisions. She be lying, cheating, and stealing. She be getting these decisions, bro. I'd be like, yo, at least this one, she's actually an underdog for this. Hebas is hungry. She was supposed to fight Tracy Cortez, so I feel like Hebas might do some damage in there.
Macy Barber. I know Macy Barber, they were trying to push her for a little bit, and then she just ended up getting smoked, man.
Yeah.
When she fought real competition.
Yeah.
They both were
not like how Macy Barber got exposed, for sure.
Barber got beat by that little nerdy chick, Roxanne Monteferi, and it was like, yo, you lost to her. It's like, bro.
Yeah, that librarian.
Durable. Yeah, the librarian.
Yeah, for sure. I remember that.
Don't let the glasses fool you.
What else is on this card?
I think that's about it. It's a pretty solid card. It's actually on ABC.
Go down the rest of it. Yeah, let's see.
It's
we got Justin Taffa, Austin Lane. If you like just big dudes.
Oh, that dude's
swinging.
from the past.
Yeah, you got the Pride of Haiti fighter, Neil Magny.
That's
Austin
lit.
Lane. He's just from this is some Pirates of the Caribbean.
He just got regular basketball shorts on, bro. Like, who is this dude?
Who's an unlockable?
I'm surprised he doesn't have shoes on.
Who's an unlockable fighter?
Yeah, are there any?
Shouts to the Ugandan fighter.
Hey, the theory from last week was actually canceled because the unlockable fighter got hurt and he couldn't fight Nalgas. So, yeah.
Hey, here's a good one.
We didn't even look at the picture of him.
Neil Magny.
He
didn't win, bro. So he even pulled out. He don't deserve it.
Yeah, that's
check out this fight too.
It's gonna be a good fight right here. Neil Magny
Randy
and
Brown,
the fresh dude for sure.
The Fresh Prince guy.
Wellington tournament.
This one too.
Hey, and our boy, bro. Oh, there's two unlockables.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, look at this.
Wait, let's get these down now, bro. Who are these guys? We need to know.
Joshua Myanmar.
He's from Myanmar. He's over there and coming out of civil war, bro.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Nah, it's
versus Kazakhstan.
They just don't give a fuck.
Where's he from? Myanmar, bro.
Yeah,
he's Yellow Excellence.
That's a good fight too. Richie and Jillian Robertson. That's gonna be a good one.
Yep.
Who's the other unlockable?
The other unlockable is Chepe Mariscal versus Trevor Peak. Gonna be a good one too.
Out of the United States.
It's also gonna be lit.
Yeah. So
which one do you prefer, Davy Jones, on those two unlockables?
Trevor Peak.
I think Mariscal has a better chance to win than Van does. I think Zalgas is fighting desperate, and he's going to go
Mariscal's
beat
the
Yellow
favorite.
Excellence.
Burma? He's going to get yoked.
Small fave, Mariscal.
Bruh, Myanmar, he's over there fighting for his life right now, bruh. It is not good over there right now. It's all bad.
My chance.
Shout out to all my Burmese homies.
Yeah. See, there might be another one. This is just the regular prelims. That's not even the early prelims.
And shout out to this boy here right here, Cedricus Dumas.
Yeah.
Is he good?
He got a face tat.
He's an underdog.
Yeah,
You gotta
it's a
face
short notice.
that?
Cody
Yeah, I'm taking
Brundage
him.
took it on short notice.
Oh, saw Jimmy took Tapora, by the way.
Yeah, we knew. We're like, oh, he's
Yeah.
called the Matador, bro. He's Spanish and he's colored.
Mhm.
He's like, oh, sign me up.
Well, you guys were correct. He officially sent that pick in. He knew what we were doing.
Damn, so that's crazy. Damn, we might have a little bit of Emmett might be a good pick. A little inverse Jimminess just got sprinkled on Tapuria. Fuck.
Man. So before we get to the real fun fact, I wanted to bring to your attention this Twitter. I've been following this Twitter for a little while, and I thought it would be great to share with the Gingy universe. We are fans of Action Bronson here.
Hey.
And what this Twitter is, it's actually in the bottom of this chat here. It is just a series of tweets that people are just grabbing tweets and headline articles and stuff that kind of sound like lines from Action Bronson songs. And what the Twitter is called Accidental Bronson. And as we scroll down to these, what we can see is is the kind of things they have. I made the Jehovah's Witnesses watch me do backflips.
These are his lyrics.
No, they're not his lyrics.
Oh,
they're
they
just
sound-
things that people said that sound like Action Bronson lyrics. I got the best caterer in all of Chicago setting up at the Hilton. Eating filet mignon in first class. I call that high stakes. In a couple more. There was one more good one.
Keep going down.
Oh, this one right here. I like that one right here. Ash in the sesame seed bagel like a cigarette in front of the Roomba. It's just all swagged out cool things, man.
As a grown man, why you holding your nose when you jump in the pool?
I hate that shit when people do that.
In Montreal, saw a man in a Canada Goose jacket in a Canada Goose.
Hey, your pet peeve is when people hold their nose when they jump in the pool, bro.
It's like how you gonna do anything cracking, like do a flip or something, so you look like a jackass.
bro.
Oh my god!
Oh man, that's a very interesting and rare pet peeve.
If you get water in your nose when you jump in the pool, just blow air out of your nose when you go into the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Common sense.
You're blowing air out. Yeah.
It's all funny.
But anyways, no.
My girl's not so offended. She be going.
Accidental Braun is a great Twitter, a good follow. I enjoy following them myself. But for this week's fun fact, it actually is common sense if you understand science or the way that the world works. But if you were on a planet that is 65 million light years away, and you look at Earth right now, you would see dinosaurs.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a light year is the amount of time it takes for light to go 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Light goes at an extremely fast rate. So whatever you're looking at, however many light years away, that's how far away your frame of reference actually is. So from 65 million miles away, looking at Earth, you are actually going to see dinosaurs right now because they're not yet extinct from the light that is coming from Earth.
Whoa!
You're hitting me with some interstellar shit right now.
You know what I'm saying? That's deep though, man. Hey, shouts out to Spencer cuz he wanted to share that as one of our fun facts for Generation G.
Shout out him. Shout out Saul Jimmy. Shout out Jaime.
Hey, and we'll be back.
Shouts out Chang.
Chang held it down.
Chang origin story. This is great. He's not yet become the villain. You know,
Chang can dunk.
Hey, for real. This has been another week of Generation G. Thank you all for tuning in to the stuff you gotta hear, the stuff you want to know about, and the stuff that you just don't know yet, but you know now.
Follow us, like it, subscribe, comment, tell us what you think at Gen G Podcast. That's at Gen G Podcast.
At Gen G Podcast on Twitter and at Gen G Podcast on Instagram. Give us a follow, like, share, tell your friends, tell your grandmammy, because she want to tune in. You know what I'm saying? Don't deprive her of the art.
Tune in on
You know what I'm saying?
Tuesdays.
And go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Oh!